Ravens Lions. Can the Ravens keep it going for a second straight victory? We're going to discuss that coming right out. Yo guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szg.sports, and if you love Ravens content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I come live, when I put one of these recorded videos, or when I put the review video after the game. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you know. Also, when I do lives, I take phone calls, so make sure you join one of the lives and you can be on the show. Okay, this episode has a behind enemy lines, and you're gonna see it soon. I'm gonna give you my perspective of the game, my keys to the game, then I'll let my guy talk a little bit about the Lions side. But anyway, let's get this thing started. Ravens coming out of a big victory. Huge victory against the Chiefs. Now we go on the road to Detroit. It's never easy to win on the road. The Lions have been playing good. They haven't won, but they have been playing good. Think about the Green Bay and the Lions game. Very competitive for half, and then obviously Green Bay pulled away. Main thing with the Lions is they're coming from a short week. Now, you know who came from a short week back home and won the game? Ravens, right? So that doesn't mean much, but it's still one less week to prepare, one less week to rest, one less week for your body to recover. Let's talk about a couple things. Jared Goff, 68% completion. He's been doing very good. 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's on pace to throw for almost 5,000 yards. He's distributing because remember before the season started, all we said was the Lions. Who do the Lions have? Who's their wide receivers? Nobody. Well, they're distributing the ball. T.J. Hawkinson is their main weapon. 163 yards, 2 touchdowns. Swift and Williams, 106 for Swift and 68 yards on the receiving side. And then their deep threat, Cephas, I think that's you pronounce his last name. If not, I apologize. 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. Look, first key to the game. And this is a big game for Mr. Patrick Queen, PQ. You have to make sure those running backs don't leak out of backfield and hurt you. Okay? As you can see, they like to throw it to the running back, 75 and 68. That puts them. Swift is their second leading receiver, and Williams, the running back, is their 4th leading receiver. That tells you Goff is looking for that check down. This is not a team that you're necessarily going to be clamping down all over the place. No, you're going to be sure to not lead that wide receiver out. Now, T.A. Hawkins is important for us to also keep on check. But I'm pretty sure the Ravens will keep check on Hawkinson. The question is, the running back, they stay for blocking and then they leak out, right? And that cannot happen. I expect the Ravens to put PQ. Again, this is a big game for you, man. Put him watching that running back. If the running back stays to block, then he can come in for the blitz, but it will be almost like a delayed blitz. Because he cannot be like, the running back is going to just like attempt to block, and as soon as he sees Patrick King coming, then try to leak out, and then Goff throws a little rainbow for him. See, that's where film needs to be studied. That's where PQ needs to be smart and react to the right play. Big game for him. Big game for Malik Harrison as well, right? Both linebackers need to clamp down on these receivers. Second key, I said it a little bit earlier, but T.J. Hawkinson also, he's the main guy. He is, and we did it with Waller. Now, Waller ended up getting 10 catches for, I don't know how many yards, a bunch of yards, but he got thrown like 20 times, right? Hawkins is good, he and T.J. Waller, so I'm expecting the Ravens to be able to do good. I wouldn't be surprised in third down if they go ahead and put Marlon Humphrey and be physical with T.J. Hawkinson. Again, T.J. Hawkinson out of Iowa, really good tight end. So, saying that, rushing the side, they are very balanced. 79 yards for Williams, 76 for Swift. That tells you it's by committee. I know they drafted Swift to be that bell cow. That's not it. Definitely by committee. But if you go watch them on tape, they live out of play action. So they want to be a downhill run team, and then they live out of the play action. So another key for the game for this defense, and this for me as a reviewer of the games, is very important. Make them one-dimensional. And how you're going to make them one-dimensional is you're going to choke that run and the point of attack. You want them to combine for no more than 70 yards. 70 to 80. That's what you want. If you are doing 70 or 80 through the whole game, and they're just averaging 2 yards a clip, 2.5 yards a clip, you're doing good, because now it will force them to throw the ball more. And then, even though, again, Jared Goff is on pace to 5,000, they don't have that guy other than Hawkins and that they can rely. Have to watch the running backs leaking out, but they don't have that guy. Cephas, again, we'll talk about him soon, but that is the only other deep threat person. But yeah, so the running game. Look, Calais Campbell has been beasting in the D-line. I know he doesn't have the sack numbers, but he's been beasting. Marabuki, beastie. B. Well, we don't know if he plays, but he's been really, really good as well. And I'm going to say this. Big Jelly, right? Ellis, he has been great. He's been great in that nose tackle position as well as a backup nose tackle. So I'm expecting them to have a strong game. And again, linebackers, make sure, and this is something that we have not been doing good, tackle well. Tackle well. Wrap up, bring down, tackle well. It's key. You don't want to do everything right. A guy slips out of the tackle, boom, a big run. No, you want to get there, tackle, bring him down. Okay? So those are mainly my keys to the game. Yes, Cephas, you have to watch that he doesn't get behind you. Avery has been playing really good. Marlon Humphrey has been playing really good. Young has been playing good. The thing with Young, he plays more in the slot. I guess Hawkinson, that could be a mismatch. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they do some changes and put Marlon Humphrey on Hawkinson more often. Okay, those are my keys to the game for the defensive side. But what about the offensive side for the Ravens? Well, last week, if you go back and watch the previous show against the Chiefs, I said we need to keep it back to basics, right? Back to basics. Well, in this game, I want back to basics. But this is a game that you could potentially, this defense is not going to be known for being hellacious on the rushing side, right? They will blitz, and I think their sack leader is a middle linebacker, and maybe Brocker also. Brocker is their best D-line. Brocker, if you think about Brocker, good player, but he's not better than the D-line or the rushers that Oakland possesses, or better than what Chris Jones is for Kansas City. So, saying that, I think you go back to your running game, you produce misdirection. This is a team that, in defensive side, is mid on the passing side, mid-tier in the league currently, mid-tier in the rushing side. Sacks also in the mids, at 4 sacks for the whole year, no interceptions. So I'm expecting Lamar and the running backs attack that running side. And then, as you see that defense come in, then you're going to see a big game, in my opinion, for Hollywood Brown. So, key for the game, don't be afraid to explore the deep threat. This is a game that deep threat should be on play. So, make sure you expose it, you throw it, you take advantage. Second, make sure no turnovers. 2 turnovers. Think about if we play a clean game, that game against Kansas City might look different. Might not be a 1 point end of the game. Might have been we won by a touchdown. So make sure turnovers are key. No turnovers. Keep it clean. Lamar had 2 turnovers in the first game, 2 turnovers in the second game. Let's break the cycle. No turnovers for this game. Third key. Well, I guess I said it earlier, but make sure you produce a good, steady running attack. So first key, deep threat, explode that deep threat. Second key, no turnovers. Third key, heavy on the running side, kick their asses. Don't lay down. Also, this is a game that you won. In my opinion, this is set up for one of those games that the Ravens have that they win big. The Ravens are not a team that likes to mess around, right? For the past, since Omar's been here, if you have weaknesses, I'm gonna exploit it and I'm gonna just ramp down all over you. If we do that, Duvernay and Prochet, I wanna see from you. I wanna see what you have. Also, O-line, this is not a game that you should be allowing a lot of pressure on Lamar Jackson. Alejandro and Macari, right? I want to see you could keep going on your tackling position, playing well. The inside has been playing well. I had no issues either in game 1 or game 2 from the inside of the O-line. So make sure you keep growing as a unit. This is a game that is basically set up for the Ravens to have a win. Feels like a trap game. But I think the team right now is too focused. They know they took that first L, that they could have won and they should have won, and they let that game slip by late in the game. And then they took a win that, think about how that first quarter started. Most people would have said, like, that is a loss, but they took it because they fought and they got that W. This is a game, easier opponent, NFC, take care of it. It should be a W. My score prediction for this game, I'm going to go a little high. It's going to be 38-16 Ravens. I think the Lions get a touchdown, 3 field goals, and then the Ravens just explode on offense. Lamar's going to have a hell of a game. Hey, I think Lamar doesn't even finish this game. So, but that's my opinion. I want to show you what my guy here has and his takes from this game.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Malcolm. I am one of the co-hosts for the Pride Podcast, a Detroit Lions podcast. You can find us anywhere, Spotify, Apple. But really quick, just want to go break down the keys to this game. Just starting with the offense of the Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. With the keys on this game, I would say the Detroit Lions would have to get T.J. Hawkinson, our tight end, involved heavy in this game. The Baltimore Ravens look like they struggled with both tight ends they played week 1 and week 2. They played Darren Waller week 1, and he put up 10 receptions, 105 yards, 1 touchdown. And week 2, they played Travis Kelce. He put up 7 receptions, 109 yards, and a touchdown. So it looks like that could be a weak area for Baltimore. Hopefully they don't adjust, and Detroit can capitalize on that. And as far as the defense, the keys on defense, the Detroit Lions will need to keep Lamar Jackson in the pocket as much as possible. You can't get him out in open space. He gets out in open space after he slices and dice our defense. So as far as a prediction for this game, I'm going to give the edge to Baltimore. I have Baltimore winning, let's just say 28-14. I don't think they cover the spread. I think it's like a 8-point spread right now for Baltimore. I don't think they cover the spread, but I do think Baltimore do win this game. I think it'll be a little bit of a close game. So I'm going to say 28-24.
There you have it. Thank you to my guys for the Pride Podcast. Go check them out. The description is down below. You can check, especially after this game, check everything that they have to say. Ravens, Lions. But I appreciate him. Appreciate him for coming from behind enemy lines. Hey guys, now I want to know, what do you think? What is your score prediction? What are your thoughts? What are your keys to the game? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Follow me on IG, Facebook, Twitter at szg.sports. Don't forget, I come live. Let's make sure you hit that bell so you get notified when I do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out.